Hey everybody, welcome back to Husband Wife Outdoor Life. Matt here, and today we're going to talk about one of my favorite campfire meals. It's really easy. You could do it if you have kids, or you can do it if you have giant man children like me. So we're going to jump on in and check out one of my favorite things to eat while camping. So these are the things you're going to need to make a basic campfire pizza. Step one, you're going to need cooking spray or some sort of butter if you ever want to get them out of the pie presses. Your pizza sauce, any spices you need. So we have some fresh spice from our garden and shaker spice. We also have fresh mozzarella or shredded. You can use either. Bread, which is basically going to be what you're putting the toppings in, and then your preferred toppings. So for Ashley, she loves pepperoni, peppers, and mushrooms. Me, I like the pepperoni, the onions, and the olives, and the peppers are from our garden too. So the most important tool you're going to need is one of these. It's like a cast iron pie press. You're going to be putting everything in this. Once you've done that, you're going to have two different options for cooking. In Boy Scouts back in the day, I used to put this directly into the coals and let it cook that way. Or if you want a little more control, you can put your pie press on a grate and let it cook that way.
Another thing you're going to need to cook these is a really hot fire with some really good coals. That ought to work. If your pie irons are brand new or if you haven't used them in a little while, it's a good idea to just kind of stick them on the coals before you start this, just to kind of sanitize them a little bit.
So now you're going to decorate your pizza, and you can get as creative with it as you want. Have some fun with it. I'm going to show you guys how I make mine.
Important step right there. You want to coat one side of the bread with butter really good.
Yes, this is going to be the side that actually touches the metal. It's going to keep it from burning and make it much easier to get out. I prefer the butter over cooking spray, but you can get creative even on this. Ashley's mother actually likes to mix up oil and spices, and we've never had issues with that burning, so you can do that as well.
Yep, so butter side down to the cast iron.
And I'm gonna really cram it in there. If you don't, you'll have a little crust sticking out. It will burn off, but it's just an extra step if you gotta take care of that. So it's easier if you just push it down in there.
Okay.
So when decorating, it's easiest if you only do one side. That way when you're pressing it closed, you're not gonna have toppings from the top fall out. So I'm gonna add a little bit of sauce.
Yeah.
And I'm a saucy person. I like a lot of sauce, but I don't use too much here because if you do, it's just gonna shoot out like hot lava. I'm gonna put a little oregano and basil in here. You can use it as a garnish after if you want, but I don't mind when it cooks down. I think it gives it some good flavor.
Smells good. I can smell that oregano from here.
Yeah, it's quite strong. And less is probably more because you don't want to get too overstuffed or it's going to be hard to press and eat.
Big chunk of mozzarella.
That's probably good.
Okay, cool. So he's only decorated the one side, which is what you're supposed to do. You can put sauce on both sides, but only do the toppings on the one.
Yep.
So at this point, you can close your pie tin. Put it together, close it, latch it, and put it on the fire.
So let's go cook it. So as you're cooking this, you're going to want to check it every couple minutes, flip it, make sure it's not burning. For us, it's been about 10 minutes, so I'm going to give it a look and see what it needs. close, but not quite. Let's see the other side. Oh, that side's getting pretty close. If you see, it's got a nice golden brown.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna leave this side, just cook the other side. Mine should be done in under 5 minutes.
Okay, I'm gonna check mine real quick. Oh yeah, look at that.
Golden brown, that's what it's supposed to look like. Hers is done.
Oh my god, can you hear that sizzle? That is perfect. It's ready to go. Okay, I just opened up the cast iron cooker and I just flipped it on my plate there. It looks really good. We're about to cut it open. Alright, that's what it should look like. We're going to cut it open and take a look. It's kind of hot, so... That looks perfect. Time to eat. Look at that melty cheese. Time for Matt to flip his on the plate.
Looks perfect. Perfect. One of my favorites. Thank you guys for watching and stay tuned for our next adventure. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe as it really helps us out. And we'll see you guys next time.